All right, we're back in another episode of TT Plays. We are playing pretty much a standard Bullander list. I know Boomer list is all the rage. My fear with Boomer, and I mentioned it in my last video about picking a deck for Nationals, is just like if people fix their curves, if people bring some different pieces of equipment like a trench, I think that list can get a lot worse. So testing kind of what I'm comfortable with. 3 Warmongers, 3 Encase, 3 Yellow Ice Veins. I'm not sure about that. 3 Channel Bleak. This is probably one of the most controversial cards I have in there. A lot of people think it's horrible. They're probably right. Dromai. Okay, Dromai's always a fun game. I would like to go first into Dromai. Dromai's interesting. I need my poppers. I need Encase. I need Blizzard. I need Ice Vein. And I need Scar. We need to take some cards out. Might be Ice Eternal. Might be Emeritus Scalding. I know people are going to yell at me if I take out the Emeritus Scalding, but I'll explain in a minute. A, this can't kill dragons. And B, it doesn't disrupt. And I really need my arsenal to do both. I am bringing in 3 blues. I could take blues out. The other alternative is Brain Freeze into the standard one. That's pretty good. The red line, excuse me. I have to bring Metacarpus Node because if I have to kill Thamai, I need Encase to be able to kill Thamai. I need Ice Bolt to kill Thamai. I need, where's the other one? Aether Ice Vein to kill Thamai. Okay, need to make up my mind here. 4 cards over. We definitely can't run 4 cards over. That card's important. That card's important. That card's important. Is it Scar E-Strike? I don't hate that. We do that. I would do that. Oh, I kind of like E-Strike. E-Strike kills Thamai. What if I do that? Ooh. Yell at me for this, but this is what we're going to try. Again, big thing. Encase can kill Thamai and Miragai. Emeritus Scalding can't. E-Strike also kind of fixes the high red hand because we are bringing a lot of reds into the deck. Definitely kind of a lower count than I'd like. Right? We only brought 3 blues in. We pulled 4 out. So, all right, let's see how the game goes. When they're ready. Which they're not ready yet. Maybe I'll edit this out. Franklin back there is hungry. I haven't fed him yet. He just hit a year old a little while ago, so he switched from daily feedings to being fed 3 to 4 times a week, and he is not happy about that at all, let me tell you. But he's not supposed to eat daily anymore, and hopefully he gets used to that, but he is a cranky turtle right now. Yeah, poor guy. What's going on here? Dromai? 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 Cool. All right. Well, I guess what is this? 52 after. We'll give him a couple minutes. And maybe it'll be the shortest video ever. Cool, we got a turn. They bring AB1. Seeker's Legs. Furnace, Storm, everything else. We'll give them the old good luck, have fun. Switch that off. I'm just going to play Insidious Chill, Arsenal Frosting, keep the Wounded Bull in my hand because I think it's powerful. So sometimes I'm cheeky and I'd send the Waning Moon right here, but I want to have the Popper. Frosting and Arsenal's fine, so I'm not going to send it right now. So obviously by doing it in response to it, it doesn't help their... They don't have the damage prevention in place yet, so you'd be able to sneak that in. Okay, so we have a really good pivot turn here with the Ice Eternal here. That lets us pretty much just pop with impunity, run out the Ice Vein, send the Waning Moon, go back to our turn with Frostings. They're trying to play a Rake, which just gives them a bunch of little dudes. They should hold priority Furnace. Unless they just want to use all their... Sure. I mean, you do whatever you want. So we could be cute and shut that down with the Frosting. I would rather just... JSC. It's fine. Just hold priority, buddy. If you can do it anyway. But I'm just going to go ahead and pop it. That lets us keep the stop in Arsenal because they still have 2 of them out. It lets me prevent damage with the Ice Vein here. with the double fuse and be obnoxious. So you can take 2 cards out of their hand, present 6 damage. Seems pretty good. Blizzard is also really strong to keep in hand. But I don't think I have that much time against Dromai, and the Dromai board state's not that horrible yet. Obviously, I mean, it's just 2 Ashwings, right? Like, this has a lot more value the more stuff we're taking. So they just took 4. Are they going to discard? Maybe. Maybe. They did discard. They have AB1, so this is really just me trading a card for 1 damage, but that's fine. I just want to draw through my deck anyway. 1 damage means I'm winning, which turns off Scar for Scar, which isn't the best, but here we go. Oh, they beat it. Shocking. Okay, so they're just taking next turn off. Okay, that's fine. Scar for Scar in case. Passing Mirage. Yeah, Mirage can run. Okay, so what is my turn next turn then? It's in case, show the Ice Bolt. Or it's just Scar into the Passing Mirage. If it's Scar into the Passing Mirage, I have Tunic lined up for next turn. So then let's send damage this turn. Should that be killing an Ashwing? No, I'd rather go face here. Let's see what the AB. Yep, okay, cool. And then I don't really want that encased in my hand anymore. So we're going to go this. There's 3 more. Great. We can end it there. Let's go Scar into Passing Mirage. Hopefully you will watch my rules video on Spectra, because Spectra is weird. Dominia. 2 left. Banish a card from hand. They're probably going to banish my E-Strike, so I might have to use the Metacarpus node to kill Dominia here. They can pay through the Frostbite. That's fine. Dominia can resolve. So this deck is immediately larger than I thought it was, right? We've seen Enigmatic Chimera. We've seen other things. This is my concern with the Boomer version. What did they banish? Insidious Chill. Why? I am so confused right now. It's just weird. They left me a method to kill Dominia in my hand, and I don't understand why they would do that. They have 2 cards in their hand. I don't really just want to throw my Ice Bolt at it. So I'm honestly willing to take damage here this turn. Fucking Passing Mirage. That's a pretty good turn. Okay, so we have to kill Dominia. So we're going to go 5. Dominia. Go again. Yep, I don't know what you're thinking about. You can't block it. So again, this is running a much higher blue count than I thought, and that was one of my fears with Boomer Iyslander. Boomer Iyslander is a ton of fun to play, but if they're up to like 15 to 18 blues, it's a lot. It just, the quote-unquote evasiveness of the damage is just mitigated a lot. Now, given they only run Null Rune, but they run Ashwing generators, and that's how they get their AB up. So I really don't know what they're thinking about here. I'm attacking Dominia. There we go. Cornet Peakum. Okay, Ice Bolt lets me kill most dragons on the attack layer, so I can stop their wide swings if I need to. It's actually also a really good pivot. I am lower, so I get the heart bonus. Lost in Thought. That's poopy. Gives me a Ponder token. It's their second one, right? They pitched one before. Oh, I don't have an attack action. Ha, played around that nicely. I'm so good at this game. Ashwing. So I believe I take the Ashwing. And I'm going to take the second Ashwing. Yep, taking the second Ashwing. And then we will kill Azvali. Gain myself a life. Give him a frostbite. Come on, kill the Azvali. They're going to pass the turn. I'm going to pull Tunic in response. Come on. You literally have nothing you can do. You have a Frostbite and a card in Arsenal. I don't know what they're thinking about. Maybe they're just not paying attention, which is perfectly acceptable. I mean, they're at home. Who knows what's going on? So, and we're going to shoot the Ice Vein, pitching the Polar Blast, arsoning the Aether Hail. Again, giving us the ability to stop the dragon swings if we need to, right? Aether Hail kills most of the cheap dragons, and then we can upgrade it with Metacarpus if we need to get something higher. It's also just a blue for 5 damage into Dromai next turn. There we go. We did it. Hit the Waning Moon. Hit the Waning Moon. Yeah, so good. See, I'm excited to get a Dromai game on video. I just wish it was a little faster. I might have to like edit out the dead space in here or play it at a faster playback speed, because at least for me, that would drive me crazy if I was watching a video and there was just like nothing. I guess maybe I can filibuster and talk about stuff more, but I don't know what I'd talk about. Four face. They have AB3. Let's see what happens. They already gave me Vincerikai. They're just taking 4. Give me a Yenderai. That sounds great. I'll arsenal the Aether Hail. That's a good pivot. Kylo. Burn them all. So here's the interesting thing. If I play the Aether Hail, they don't get to attack me. If they attack me with the Ash Wing, they would get 1, 2, 3 points of damage in before I kill the Kyloria. So I'll just skip the BS here, and I can just kill the Kyloria here. Gives them a Frostbite, which prevents the swings. Kills the Kyloria, so I feel pretty good about myself. Burn them all resolves. They have to raise 1. Let me just pass the turn. So now, Insidious Chill is this weird card where, like, when you play it out, you're just going to take X amount of damage, and you have to determine if you're going to have enough times to pivot back into it. Right? We've used 2 right here. I just pitched my red down. I'm using a 3rd here. So, I mean, there's plenty of fuses left in the deck. So, I'm going to choose to arsenal this Insidious Chill. Frost Hex is valid, too, though. I mean, if we've had a Frost Hex for the entire game, we would have done 3 or 4 points of damage. But I'm going to prioritize the Insidious Chill here. So, we'll pitch the Frost Hex, fuse the Chill, send it, especially because my other Chill is over here. So, this is early enough in the game that I could take 5 to 6 points of damage if I needed to pivot back into this. But me taking 2 cards out of their hand this turn means it shouldn't be that gnarly. Play the Insidious Chill, and hopefully I get my turn back. So, decent life lead now for sure. But again, you can't get too comfortable versus Dromai. They are very explosive. This is fine. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have responded on the stupid layer to... freaking... I didn't. I can't undo it. It was my fault. There's God, that just pisses me off. I wasn't paying attention. So we can stop futures, but I'm going to take 2 points here because I was lazy. What I should have done is on the Maragai cast, I should have given them the Frostbite, but I was pontificating or something. So instead, I take 3 points of damage here, which is just stupid of me because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so real question here is how important is it for me to kill Maragai? And the reason I say that is I have 1, 2, so I have a whole bunch of poppers still in the deck. Because one of my options here is to just send 7 face. They're low enough where 7 face takes a bunch of stuff out of their hand. 5 go again doesn't get me anything, so it would just be, the other option is just 7 into Miragai, or 5, or whatever. Because I have so many poppers left in the deck, I think I'm just going to kill Miragai here. We'll pick go again, make him think about it at least. I could technically Coronet Peak them. I will not Coronet Peak them, of course. We'll just Arsenal the Aether Hail. And great. We played out that Insidious Chill. There's no on-hit here. I would really like to Arsenal that Hail. So one of the other things is, since I'm killing an Ashwing, I don't want to send the Moon until the Ashwing dies, right? Right now they have AB3. Once that resolves, they're going to have less. Cool story on that Sigil. I'm going to let them filter a card out of their hand here, which isn't my favorite. Yeah, that might have been a mistake, but it got the Chromite Arsenal. Yeah, I'm okay with it. No Arsenal's a big deal. They're down to 2 Ashwings. Same thing here. I would like to Arsenal the Aether Hail. This is one of those games where it's kind of weird, the cards that you value, right? But not only do those cards do damage, but again, they can just stop the swings, as you've kind of seen so far. I wonder if I probably shouldn't have sent that damage last time, right? What was probably correct was me to Tunic, send the Hail. If they Furnace, I then pitch to the Waning Moon to get me back here into this spot. And if they don't Furnace, I just Waning Moon on my turn anyway. I think that's actually probably the correct line. It's just D-Strike for 7. Okay, so... this is 5 damage. Puts him to 11. We send the CNC Arsenal their blue Hail. Alternatively, just block out, send the Hail. Block here, send the Hail fused, 2 more behind it. Yeah, I like that more. Let's take 4. Two Scarf Scars left in the deck. That kind of sucks. Yellow Hail is just a monster. Especially with the Insidious Chill out. That gives us 1 chill left, which hopefully we use to kill them. And we feel good with just the amount of damage we're able to pressure here. Aether Hail, again, is just that safety net to prevent them from doing some kind of crazy explosive turn. Sigil. Interesting. I would not expect them to go to that card because, you know, gaining life is important. Like, why would you get rid of that? You're so low on life. Like, and you know I'm going to moon you. That is so weird. What could they be holding on to that's more important than that Sigil? I'm just legitimately confused, but that's okay. It's not my place. So we can always fuse for 0, which is something people forget. Okay, no pitch. Paying attention this time. Sending this. Reason being is that we're going to 7. Ice Bolt lines up with the Tunic on their turn next turn to present 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Possibly pretty straightforward. This is sending 5 points of damage here as soon as that resolves. Okay, cool. They just left. So we had it in hand. I think they were just too aggressive at the end there, right? If they keep the... I think you should keep the Dromai. So if they keep the Dromai and the Sigil, just play with the Sigil on their turn, move to end. I still hit them. Yeah, I don't know. They're in a weird spot. But anyway, some Bullander into Dromai. I think most people consider Dromai favored. It's felt pretty even for Iyslander. I've had a pretty good success rate of it. One of my locals on Team Ascent, Michael Lau, is a fantastic Dromai player, and I've had the privilege of practicing, talking through the matchup with him a lot. So I think Dromai is probably favored, but not by as much as the internet lets you to believe, right? I mean, the internet, everything is like a 0 or 100. It's an auto win or an auto loss, and there's no subtlety or nuance. But I generally feel pretty good with the matchup. 19 life for Iyslander is a huge differential. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until next one, cheers and happy gaming.